Hello Reformers, and welcome back to a world of ice and fire, and this time it is version 2.5, and if you want to see the character creation and the various things that we read out, and if you want to see the first meeting with Lord Robb Stark, then I highly advise checking out the video that is currently on my pinned comment down below. Now, as you can see here, we're actually embroiled in a bit of a battle with the Westerland soldiers that we previously groveled before. Now, there's a reason why I was able to acquire some peasants before doing this, and that is because we were just faster. That's it. We were just faster, which is actually kind of strange because I wasn't able to escape before, so I don't know what happened. It's because they had 3 of them this time, whereas before they only had 2, so maybe it made a difference to their speed or something along those lines, who knows. But I have 2 in pathfinding just like I did previously. In the previous video you can also see exactly what I have spec'd into and so on and so forth, and what kind of choices I made. There's also a prisoner here, so we can take that. As you can see, I have absolutely 0 money because I have recruited exactly 10 units. I still have the Stark Levy and the Stark Footman with us, but obviously that might change dependent on if we actually tackle some bandits. Alright, so here's the thing. I found the Raven, and the poachers are currently right in front of me. I was actually trying to pursue them when these Westerlands guys came along, and they were just like, oh, you've grown in size, let's just take you on anyway. Yeah, apparently that's happened. Anyway, here we go. So, let's drown the dead in an offering to the drowned god. Yes, drown the dead. That doesn't really make sense, does it? But we're going to do it anyway. Gain some more morale and reputation and all that sort of thing. And what are we going to get here? Nothing really much apart from some gloves. Pretty good gloves, actually, I might add. Oh yes, by the way, you might think that, if you've seen the previous video, then you might think that Elias has changed his look somewhat. Well, I did a little bit more tinkering this time with his look, and I think he's maybe looking a little bit better this time. He looks a little bit more gruff, you know, a little bit rough and ready, a little bit more, shall we say, tough looking, I suppose. That's not really going to make too much difference to anyone, but, you know, it's kind of nice. Anyway, so have a look here. These poachers, hello there. Yes, they want to attack us. Or you. Yeah, well, I've done this in the previous video, of course. But anyway, I guess the Lannisters have put a pretty penny on each raven shot out the sky. Yes, they have. Ooh, an ambush defense? Oh, that's cool. So they've technically ambushed us this time. Being ambushed puts you in a poor and disorganized defensive position, and your men will have morale problems and reduced ability to cause damage to your enemies. Alright, well that's pretty nice. Just gotta say that that was absolutely awful timing on my part, wasn't it? Considering 1 hour before I published the video, it was just like, oh yes, let's just upload a new version. Wouldn't it be amusing if they upload a new version today? Oh yes. No, it's probably not going to happen, but still. The point is, it would happen to anyone. It's going to happen to me, right? So, anyway, let's try and... come on, try and kill the poachers. Oh, that's going a lot better. That is going a lot better. Now, do bear in mind that I am playing on the full realism preset. So if you go into the camp menu, and if you this is obviously if you're playing along or whatever the case may be, then if you go into the camp menu and you go into options and you take a look at the difficulty settings and so on and so forth, I'm playing with full realism at the moment. And the mod, I think, does recommend playing with hardcore combat AI and all kinds of other things. Not entirely sure if I'm ready for that at the moment. I'm thinking, to begin with, we're probably just gonna go a little bit, just 1 step down from that. Not too far down, but not too far up either. Don't really want to get absolutely murdered, you know, initially. So I think that's absolutely fine. Anyway, let's level up. There we go, some northern levies. Oh wow, they are extremely expensive. Did you see that? Getting levies is 107 silver stags. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so Elias has leveled up, as you can see. So we've wounded 1. I think that was one of those guys there, and we've also killed 2, so I don't know, that's pretty decent, I guess. Alright, so Attributes and skills. These are the skills. I did change around my attributes a little bit because I felt like going for too much strength was maybe not the best idea, and we are leveling up pretty fast anyway, so it's not really a necessity to get a high amount of strength initially. Anyway, what I'm going to be concentrating on in this series is leadership, maybe entertainment, really depends, but leadership for the most part. Persuasion, of course, is very important for what we're going to be doing later, which is, of course, negotiating surrender in sieges. That is the main way that we are going to be capturing fiefs in this mod, because I know that actually going in instead of negotiating surrender is a little bit ill-advised because it just does so much damage. The defenders are really very well entrenched, and I don't really want to go up against those guys. So, I'm going to spec into intelligence here. I want to try and get 3 in persuasion and 3 in pathfinding as fast as I can. Also, tactics is also a thing, which might be a good idea. Spotting is also a thing, which we have a good amount of points in. So it would probably be a good idea to go with something like that. Now, otherwise, I think I'm probably going to go for Sailing Master, because eventually we are going to need a boat, or a number of different boats, because as far as I'm aware, this is based on Britain Water, and Britain Water had good naval combat, actually. Pretty decent naval combat, and, you know, you can't say that about every mod, so yeah, I think we're going to be going for a little bit in Sailing Master as well. Is there anything else I want to go for here, except that? Navigation might be pretty good, but I don't really see the necessity for that right now, so I guess I'm just going to get... Should I get 2 points in this? That might be kind of good. Let's get 2 points in that, why not? Let's just prepare a little bit ahead of time, shall we? And see how well that goes. Alright, so, that is fine, we've dealt with those. We have the Winter is Coming quest, which is finding the farm north of Winterfell and removing the Wildling Raiders. And then, of course, we have the you know, deliver the letter to Stannis thing. So, otherwise, what we're going to try and do is make some money. Now, what I'd like to do is participate in a competition, but obviously that is a little bit difficult if you don't have the money to bet on yourself. So I'm very much hoping that I will be able to, well, suffice it to say, sell these guys. As you can see, I've also disabled the scenic menus because they take a little bit too long, for my liking, to load up, and you know, if you don't like that kind of thing, then that's absolutely fine. But obviously the scenic menu does look really cool, but I don't really, for a series, want to wait for it every single time I enter a town. So, yes, that's my reasoning on that. Is this guy a ransom broker? No, okay, so he's actually... Ooh, go pester someone else, drunkard, before I slash open your windpipe. Sorry, I have no time to pleasure myself with ale. No. I do not have any time, thank you very much. And you're probably way too expensive. Wait, is he too expensive? Maybe he's a free companion. Oh, he's gone. Is he? He's probably gone upstairs. Let's be honest. If he's a drunk, he's probably passed out on the bed up here. Oh, has he really disappeared? Wouldn't that be sad? Because he might have been a free companion, but most of the time they're not. So I wasn't really wanting to speak to... really? He really did leave? That is very strange. Usually they don't. Oh well, never mind. That's absolutely fine. He's probably going to be costing something anyway, but... oh, yeah. Never mind. Okay. We're just going to forget about him. Forget about him, and we're going to try and find some additional recruits here. So if we go over here... yes. Come into my retinue, peasants. Let's see if we can find a couple of bandits. I think that would be kind of nice. So, if we could just walk around Winterfell here. I mean, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. There was a reason why we lost the previous battle in the prior video, and that was because I was unaware that there was an additional stage to your initial recruits. So, in other words, North peasants become North levies, and we were against a band of levies, so technically we were outmatched from the start, which was really my bad, but obviously I kind of mixed things up a little bit, because I thought levies were the lowest tier of unit that you could get, so yes, unfortunate. Unfortunate. But that's okay, because we're now here, and hopefully... Is this a ransom? Oh, okay, so this is a similar thing. Okay, sure, why not? Would you like to invest a few stags in a drinking game? Sure, I don't have any stags, but we can try. What is your bet? 10 stags. Okay. Yes, another one. Okay, I lost. Okay, so I don't feel well. I lost 10 stags. Well, I don't even know how you're supposed to win that. Maybe there's probably some way that you can win it. Who's this? Ah, I'm looking for a man who buys slaves. Oh, 50? I really don't have 50, do I? But maybe if I spend 50 to find him, then I might be able to get oh, yes, I might be able to get 50 back. That's really quite bad, isn't it? Okay, fine, I'll do it. You can find them at Soloris, Valasar. Oh my, way too many. Stony Sept. I think Stony Sept is pretty close by. Maybe. And the Arbor. Oh my, that is very far. Okay, so Stony Sept... Oh no, Stony Sept is actually quite far away. That is not good. Anything close? Do you see anything close? I don't see anything close. No, it seems like Stony Sept, which is actually, coincidentally, a Westerlands town, so that's not going to work out either. Oh well, never mind. Seems like I'm going to have to just find some bandits, and seeing if we can gain some money from that. Alright, so as you can see here, we have captured a passing raven, and notice tied to it a small piece of parchment. Parchment? Ha! Parchment, wrapped in golden string. The letter reads, I pronounce the King, Eddard Stark, Lord of Winterfell and Warden of the North, has been beheaded in lieu of treason. As Eddard's heir, Lord Robb Stark has in turn been announced as the King in the North. Well, that's not very good. Well, we kind of knew that happened, but still. That's, yes, it's not very good for Robb, is it? No, he's not very happy with that. Okay, well, let's see here. Maybe we could... Okay. So, considering I don't necessarily have the strongest army to contend against the wildlings at the moment, I seem to remember from the special feature that it was actually pretty difficult to deal with the initial quest unless you did a little bit of something, you know, a little bit of leveling up. So, that's what I'm going to be doing for the most part. But... other than that, what is this? But other than that, I guess we could... Oh, that's cool. Oh, we gained 200 experience. Oh, that's nice. Okay, well, anyway, point is, we're probably going to go over to Stannis and... some looters. Oh, yes. Along the way, as I was going to say, we're going to try and fight a couple of looters, a couple of bandits, and who knows, maybe some deserters as well. Ah, looter, you're wearing an eye patch with a gnomish hat on. You do look like a bit of a gnome. Anyway, 15 against 14. Let's do it. Alright, so I cannot say how much I really love being on a horse, because, I mean, have you seen my horse? It is amazing, of course, but apart from that, it is just really such an advantage to have a horse when your stamina is such a big thing in this. I haven't disabled anything else, by the way, because usually I'll disable some more of the, shall we say, more realistic things that are counted as being more realistic, because I'm not a big fan of those. But in this case, I'm actually making a bit of an exception because I really don't mind them at the moment. Maybe if they annoy me or if they tend to mess something up for me, or you know, whatever the case may be, because sometimes they're pretty annoying to deal with. Like the injury system is annoying, and the stamina system is actually pretty annoying as well, but I don't really mind it at the moment because we're mostly focusing on story, and I'm not really needing to do anything extremely risky. And maybe once we've failed for the 5th, 10th, 100th time, I don't even know when, that maybe that's when we'll sort of switch things up a little bit. It really depends on the situation at the time, but at the moment we're just going to go with the sort of standard full realism settings, and see where we go from there. Oh, we're actually getting quite a few nice prisoners here. And let's see, leave all the loot, leave the dead, but take first claim. Oh, that's gonna really lower our morale. So instead, let's just, oh my. Yes, okay, let's just take all of this, thank you very much. But yeah, let's just share it all out and see. Is there anything else here? Nope, nothing I need. Should I take all this? Ugh, we might as well. We have enough space. Alright, so we have 171 stags now, which is pretty good. And is Riverrun a town in this? It is! Oh, that's fantastic, because in the obvious comparison, Clash of Kings, Riverrun is a castle. So that's nice, because we might be able to find a ransom broker, at least now, because it has been a bit of time since we have spoken to the other fellow, and look at this. Trade with the faction blacksmith. The blacksmith insists the lords have demanded he only craft faction-specific armors to those associated with the Riverlands. Ooh, that is cool. That is cool. I think that's a new feature. I don't think I've ever seen that in any mod so far. And I think Britain Order also did a similar thing where you could find special blacksmiths and weaponsmiths and things like that in various towns, and you could ask them to make you a special weapon of some sort. So that's pretty cool. I like that they're taking it just that one step further and allowing you to check that out if you are affiliated with that particular faction. Obviously, we're probably going to be affiliated with, I don't even know at the moment. I don't even know, actually. I haven't really given it too much thought just yet, but obviously we have a number of different options. And maybe, who knows, maybe someone is going to offer us vassalage when the time comes. Because at the moment, what is our, let's have a look here. Where is it? Prosperity? No, it's not prosperity. Wow, that's really crazy. The amount of detail that is there. Anyway, yeah, we have 73 renown right now, and our honor is 6. So obviously that's our reputation, and we have nothing else. You are a free man of Westeros and Essos, and that is it. And that's absolutely fine, because obviously we don't really have that much money, and we're just going to build ourselves up from zero, and then eventually become a very powerful person indeed, and hopefully not get absolutely murdered by these hill tribesmen. Right. Let's get some more levies. Oh, I can barely even afford that. Okay, so they're moving at 6. I'm moving at 6.4, so I should be able to move around them. I'd like to get to salt pans if at all possible. Can you not? There we go. Alright, they might actually be easy to take out, but they do have a chieftain. And a horn man. Yes, I'd like to leave the horn man alone if at all possible. Traveling merchant, he's not really going to give us much. I wonder whether you can sell prisoners to the tavern keeper, because I do know that in some mods you're able to do that, so maybe we could check. Hello? No? Okay. Apparently not. Well, we could get some money from doing a bounty, but then it does have the, shall we say, added risk of lowering the relation of that village, and I don't really want that to happen. Sons of the Mist? Yeah, we definitely want to avoid those guys. They have a huge amount. Certainly a huge amount. Alright, so is there... Oh, wow. Okay, okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Goldtown. Oh. Okay, I can pay for free... Okay, apparently I can't pay for free passage. Okay, let's leave 2 soldiers behind. It's only 2. It's not really a problem. Really? They took our Stark guys? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well anyway. Oh. Yes, what I was going to say is that we could go over into Vale territory, and maybe from there we could actually try and get a boat. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work. Maybe it's not. Okay. Wow. They really know how to corner a guy, don't they? I just want to find a ransom broker. Is that so much to ask? Can you just leave me alone? Ah, that is a town, actually, so maybe I should go over there and see what's up. Okay. Yes, thank you. Alright, yes, that is a town, so maybe there is a ransom broker here. Nope, but Arnulf is here. Oh, is it? Ah. Well met, fellow traveler. I am Sir Illither. Are you looking for an able man to drill your troops? You could use some drilling yourself, old man. That's what we could say. What makes you think you're capable of this task? Probably due to two things. I am a warrior and I have managed to reach old age. Do you know a lot of old warriors? I can only think of Sir Barristan Selmy, Sir Brynden Tully, and myself. I believe that fact is convincing enough. I haven't fought in the War of the Ninepenny Kings, like Sir Barristan or Sir Brynden, but I've had my fair share of fights and skirmishes. And you've certainly heard that my ancestor destroyed House Lothston of Harrenhal, haven't you? Unfortunately, people tend to judge others by the looks, and I look too old to wreak carnage in battles. I do have enough knowledge of arms, riding, and tactics to turn a green squire into a seasoned fighter, though. Don't you doubt it. Oh, I would love to be able to take him, but I wholeheartedly think that he's going to want a huge amount of money. Alright, so he requires 1900. Yes, I can't afford that. I am sad. Very sad. Okay, so I guess... No, I don't want to do that. Yes, go away, please. I thought that was the guy that I could ask, maybe, to see where a ransom broker is, but no. Just no. Very unlucky. Okay, we might be able to go for Tumbleton, where... Yeah, okay. So we can try. We can try to go for Tumbleton, but it really depends if we get intercepted. Let's just make sure that we are safe. Because we have 5 prisoners, and those prisoners are certainly going to be sold. You know, don't you doubt it. We are going to make sure that those prisoners never see the light of day ever again. Oh, we're not very nice, are we? Ah, Tumbleton is actually not a town in this mod. No, it is not. What about Grassy Vale? That doesn't look like a town either. Ashford. Ashford is a town. Let's go over there. Might be something. There also might be a couple of bandits along the way, which I would love to see. I haven't seen many bandits, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure why. It could be because all of the vassals in the area are just absolutely murdering them all, which is kind of sad. But anyway, we do need a little bit of a rest, as you can see here. Otherwise, our morale is going to suffer. So let's go into the inn and see. There's a guard, there's a tavern keeper, and that is, I think, it, unless there's someone upstairs. I think that's another companion. I don't know who the scholar is. That's probably a book merchant or something. Is it? Yes, it is. Well, I certainly don't have enough money for any of these. Oh, this is a guy that just tells me where things are. Okay, so let's just ask again. Ah, Weeping Town. Weeping Town is very, very close by. Duskendale. That is a Westerlands fief. And White Harbor. They're trolling me. Yep. Oh, well, I don't mind. Yes, okay. Well, it seems like I will have to end this episode off here. Next time, however, we will have sold our prisoners, or at the very least, I will have found a ransom broker finally, and you'll be able to see the fantastic profit that we will gain from that. And otherwise, do let me know where I can find some easy enough bandits, because I haven't really seen that many, as you've obviously seen yourselves as well. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.